Evening. Baseball card fans need not worry. That's all we're going to be talking about this evening. I've got some somewhat random pickups to show, a few that I forgot in previous videos, and also wanted to talk about the Eddy Alvarez rainbow that I've been working on. I think we'll start with a few of the pickups that I forgot to mention previously. I had that lot of food cards, and I think there were Slurpee discs and ice cream discs in it. I got this at the same time that I forgot to show. This is Marvin Miller from, I think this is Upper Deck. 97 maybe? Or 94. The American Epic set by Upper Deck. And this would be officially considered his rookie card, if I can go ahead and abuse that term some. I don't get the whole rookie card thing when people start talking about like pop culture cards or things like that. And to me, managers and executives, it feels kind of weird calling them rookie cards, but whatever. So that's going in the Hall of Fame executive rookie card collection. And I've got a few more knuckleballers. I think I had these cards, but they were sitting in ComC's warehouse or whatever at the time. I had them mail me a bunch of stuff lately, and I'd kind of forgotten these were in there. It's the 84 Topps Tom Candiotti that I was surprised that I didn't have, but it turns out I actually do. I've got his 84 Don Russ as well, I believe. This is Steve Sparks. I actually don't know much about him. I'm going to have to look into him a little bit. All I know is that he was a knuckleballer, and this is his Topps rookie card from 96, I believe. Yes, 96. And Stephen Wright, 2016 Topps update. See, these cards here, they go back over the year anyways. A lot of them I've been holding off showing until I had other stuff to show along with them, and then slowly the pile built up. And there's good stuff in here. So I did finally get the Fred McGriff rookie that I needed. Love the Rated Rookie logo. I'm not sure if I'll end up getting the Leaf too. The Leaf cards as a kid in the 80s always seemed so like mythical and special just because we never saw them. So they hold a certain amount of strange nostalgia for me because of that. Also got the 87 Topps traded Greg Maddux. This is an old SGC slab. Look at that sticker on the back. This is a great card. Very reminiscent of my childhood. 86, 87 is when I started getting into card collecting as a kid. A couple from the 90s here. I felt like this is just one that I should have just because it's such a, and I'm not going to use the word iconic. It's such a recognizable and important card in the hobby. So I got a mid-grade example that was going for what I felt was pretty cheap. This is, of course, the 93 SP Derek Jeter. It's mostly reflection. Yeah, I didn't originally think that I was going to bother picking this one up, but I couldn't help it. This is another that I was completely missing. I didn't have any of his rookie cards. I think there's just a couple. I think there's just the Bowman and the Bowman Chrome. 97 Bowman, Adrian Beltre. I kind of agonized over whether I'd rather have the chrome or the paper, And I guess I went with the paper mostly because I like the black border. With those, the Beltre and the McGriff, the state of the Hall of Fame rookie collection is such that if I can get my hands on the 54 Topps Hank Aaron, then I will have completed my goal of all of the 1954 and later Hall of Fame rookie cards. And I guess that kind of excludes later years, like when you get into the 80s and 90s and beyond, where some of the players have just so many different rookie cards. I'm not interested in having all of them, as long as I have one that I like that represents that player. But so I'm really close, and I didn't really expect to pursue the 52 Topps Hall of Fame rookies, but I have all of them now except for the Eddie Matthews, and of course the big huge one. So I may do some saving up over the years here and try to get my mitts on the Eddie Matthews as well. But since the Hall of Fame rookie card collection is basically just missing those two really big cards right now, kind of focusing on some other aspects of the collection. I've been picking up some rookie cards of more recent players who would have been in the Hall of Fame if it wasn't for various reasons, or who I think will probably be in the Hall of Fame, or who have a decent chance, or who I just like. So these are some, I guess there's one from the 90s and then a few 2000s cards. This is the surprisingly cheap 94 SP die cut A-Rod. I feel like, I know everybody hates A-Rod, but I feel like it's still a really, really undervalued card somehow for the guy's stats. Awesome card though. 2010 Topps had those Rapper Redemption refractors. I heard about them while I was looking into Buster Posey rookie cards for a while, and I thought they were really interesting, very pretty cards. And I just was browsing around on eBay, kind of looking for various things, and I decided to search for Giancarlo Stanton's rookie cards. 2010 Topps, he's Mike Stanton. And he was in the Rapper Redemption Refractors set. And I ended up grabbing this one for less than it would cost to slab it right now, which I thought was awesome. So, I don't know if he gets into the Hall, maybe. Regardless, it's a really cool, pretty card. And, if nothing else, I love the colors on it. The teal here matches my walls. I was at a card show in Scottsboro a little while back. My son was sitting next to me and he brought a bunch of Pokemon stuff. And that show was never really much for Pokemon. They always had some, but it was mostly all people looking at sports cards, mostly football and baseball. That seems to have changed lately because I sat there trying to sell all kinds of baseball cards. I had modern, vintage, I had a little bit of everything. And my son's sitting next to me with his binder of Pokemon, and he's selling stuff left and right, and I hardly sold anything at all. He had someone stop by that wanted to trade, and he pulled out this card that he was looking to trade, and my son wasn't interested, but I noticed the card, and I said, hey, if you want to trade him for that, I'll buy it from you. And that's what we ended up doing. So technically I bought this one from my son. It's the 2018 Topps Living Juan Soto. Always thought that was a neat card. So it just kind of happened into it. This one is another one I didn't really ever plan on getting. Figured I would just live without it, but the cheaper and cheaper it got, and the more I looked at it, with this image that everybody in the hobby knows and reveres, I found one that was nice enough for cheap enough that I couldn't not get it. And it is the 2011 Update Trout. The eBay authenticity guarantee bullcrap is still on there. I must have forgotten to take it off because I hate that. It wouldn't be so bad if, like, look, seriously, is there no better place you could have put that? And did you have to put it on crooked like that? Look, why not just put it up here, not crooked? I mean, this is crooked, but you know, based on the ones I've seen, that's actually not bad. The whole thing just irks me. Definitely with Mangini on that one. So the rainbow I've been working on, I think I might have mentioned it in a really old video when I first started. I do like modern stuff, you know, to a lesser extent. I do definitely enjoy it. In 2021, I believe it's Series 1, yeah, Topps had Eddy Alvarez in the checklist. Olympic athlete, played for the Marlins, and there's not really anything in particular. I mean, he's got a cool story, I guess, but mainly the reason that I chose him is because his cards weren't expensive. I mean, I just wanted the experience of putting together a rainbow. Thought it'd be fun and it would look cool. I wanted it to be a rookie, but I wanted it to be, you know, someone who wasn't expensive. And, you know, just happened to be this guy. Figured he had kind of an interesting story, and in spite of that was still inexpensive. The rainbow thing is kind of interesting. Like, where do you draw the line? Because there are a lot of parallels that don't really look all that different. So what I ended up with, you know, originally I just wanted all of the different colored parallels, you know, your usual numbered stuff and unnumbered retail stuff that you get out of packs. But along the way, I discovered a lot of other strange, less known parallels. At least to me, they were less known. So I started throwing those in there too when I could. This is the base card, Eddy Alvarez. This is also a base card, but it's a variation. And this is one I didn't know existed. I don't know if it's a manufacturing error or if it's a real actual variant or what the deal is, but the foil anniversary logo is in a different corner on some of them. So this is the variation with that thing in the different corner. Got a few of the retail parallels here. The Walgreens yellow, the Meyer purple, and I believe this is Walmart blue. None of those are numbered. There are the star parallels that were in, I believe all of them came from factory sealed sets. And one in every so many sets would have all of the cards with different colored stars in the borders. So there was a gold star set, which looks brown. There was a blue star set. And there's a red star set. Now the red stars, nope, I take that back. Red stars were not out of the complete sets. This is the Independence Day parallel. It looks just like the others, but this is the numbered to 76 Independence Day parallel. These complete set star ones, the blue and the gold, are not numbered. I recently found the Memorial Day camo. These are out of 25. I think this one's number 21. This is an interesting one, another one that I did not know about at all. So I'm going to cover this up. So this is out of 10. Number 2 out of 10, actually. And if you look at the foil stamp that I was covering up, it says Topps Rip Party. Not real familiar with that, but sounds like it was some kind of party where people opened a bunch of packs, and I guess this must have been exclusive to that. So that's a neat low number that I randomly discovered existed. Here's a couple of the more usual ones you'd expect. The Mother's Day pink and the Father's Day blue, both out of 50. This one is out of 70, and it's the, what is it, the Platinum Anniversary, I think they call it. The silvery gray 70 border. This one is 61 out of 70. And then, it looks like I still haven't taken the masking tape off of this one. This is the black border. In this year, they were out of 70, of course, because it's, you know, the 70th anniversary. And there are a few of those, I've heard them called cracked ice. I don't think that's the real name for them, but these funky, swirly patterns. There's a red and an orange and green. The red is out of $1.99. The orange, $2.99. And the green is out of $4.99. I don't know how well it comes through on camera, but these are really neat looking in person. Of course, there's the gold parallel out of 2021. Brown parallel, if you ask me, and most others. This one is the 582 Montgomery Club version. You can see the foil stamp down there. It is not numbered. They were limited somewhat, I guess. I don't know what the exact print run on them was. This one has that same 70 border, anniversary border, but it's not numbered, and it says limited edition on the side. This is apparently from, what do they call it? The Topps VIP anniversary party. So these were gifts that were given out to guests at that. I read that there were 50 tickets, and each ticket got a person and a guest in. So 100 sets plus whatever extras they gave to, you know, other random people, employees or whatever maybe. But not serial numbered, but also not one you see very often. There's the foil board. There were packs in some of the complete sets that had sets of these foil board rookies in them. The gold foil that I believe came out of jumbo hobby packs. And then, of course, the silver foil, which I inadvertently bought twice. And that is all those. I am looking forward to getting them in some kind of holders that are all the same. And once they're done, once I have all the ones I want, seeing what they look like all spread out together, arranged. But I want the vintage stock and the advanced stats still. There's also a clear acetate out of 10, apparently, that would be neat to have. And then, of course, there's the 1 of 1 70th anniversary that, if I happen to see it, I would be open to grabbing it, but I don't think I'm going to go too far out of my way for it. The Topps Employee Edition is the one that really intrigues me. Those are real hard to find. Complete sets that they gave out to Topps employees only. So pretty limited, and they don't see the open market very often. Well, that didn't hurt much, did it? I think that's everything I've got. Thanks for watching as always. Have a good night.